it's Lisa Last here, and today I thought I'd do a video on helping you navigate the wild and weird market that we call the Alberta housing market right now. So things are wild. It's really, really interesting that here in Sherwood Park, for example, we can list a home for $500,000 today. Tomorrow we can list a house one block over that looks very, very similar for $500,000. The one we listed yesterday will go into multiple offers same day. The one block over will sit on the market for 3 weeks before it gets an offer for under list price. So what does that mean for you as a seller? Well, it means that things are confusing because it's very hard for your real estate agent to help prepare you for what the market's got in store because you don't really know what's going to happen. What we do know for sure is that housing prices are continuing to go up. People are continuing to migrate to Alberta from BC and Ontario. And they're not going to Grand Prairie, they're not going to Red Deer, they're coming to Edmonton, surrounding area, they're going to Calgary, and Edmonton is quite a bit more affordable than Calgary. So this seems to still be a very popular destination. So we don't know what rates are going to do, but we do know that we still have a limited supply of housing and we have a high demand, which means high prices. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you're thinking about looking at selling a property and buying something new, there's 3 ways to structure a purchase and a sale. So my favorite way for you to do a purchase and sale is where you get your house on the market. While your house is being actively listed, you're actively looking at homes. You do not put an offer on a new home until you have an offer on your existing home. So it would look a little something like this. All right, you get an offer on your home and the condition of finance and inspection date is July 15th. Okay, perfect. So you go out and you find yourself a property and you put an offer on that new property with your subject to finance date of July 16th. If your buyer does not remove their conditions on July 15th, you don't remove your conditions on July 16th. And that protects you from having to put a sale of home clause in your contract because without the sale of your home, you don't qualify. Therefore, you don't qualify under the financing. Then what you're going to go ahead and try to do in a perfect world is you're going to try and take possession of your new house for August 15th. And your old house possession is going to be August 30th. This is going to give you 2 weeks to move. Wait, we have a problem. Where do we get our down payment? It's tied up in our old house. No problem. Couple $100, we'll loan you something called bridge financing, which is where we loan you the money that you need for the down payment on the new house. And when the existing house sells, the lawyer will pay out any money owing. Awesome. Okay. Option number 2 is where you sell your house and everything goes through and then you pray that you can find a new house. This is a slightly more stressful strategy because what if you can't find something or what if the dates don't line up? You can obviously stay with family, rent an Airbnb. If it's the summertime, you can stay maybe in a travel trailer. I don't know what you're into, but that is a strategy as well. Some people have options, so they go ahead and say, nope, I want my place sold first. I want to know exactly what it's going to go for, and then I'll buy a new one. Okay, the third option that we're seeing in the market right now, which isn't as favorable and it's a little bit more risky, is where you purchase a new home before your existing home is even on the market. So people are doing this as a strategy because they don't want to put their house on the market, have it sell fast, and then be in a situation where they're panic buying a home. You don't want to panic buy anything for $250,000 to $1 million. That is just not a situation that you want to be in. So you need to work closely with your mortgage broker and your real estate agent to make sure that you have a backup strategy for how you're going to buy a house first and cross your fingers that your house sells later. Do you have a backup plan? Do you have a co-signer? Do you have a large down payment from family? Do you have a lot of savings that you're able to carry both properties at the same time, just in case your existing home doesn't sell? If you want to put your house on the market after you've decided to close off all of your conditions and everything on the existing home, we can always do bridge financing on that as well. If the gap is too far apart because maybe you need time to renovate your house, then again, you're going to have a strategy for, can we carry it as a rental? Do you have a home equity line of credit on that property that we can use towards the down payment? Anyway, the long and the short of it is nothing is easy in the mortgage world. There's nothing sexy about buying and selling. It is stressful as can be. But if you hire a really great lawyer, a really great real estate agent, and me, we're going to navigate the process with you and make it as easy as possible.